Hello and konnichiwa, it is me, the Mega 76, and I am back with the final video on the RX-78-2 Gundam Earth Colour version for the 45th anniversary of Gunpla. So this kit, overall, I'd say, based on the aesthetics, it's a pretty good build. I mean, it looks quite nice. It looks like normal RX-78-2, just with some different colours, and I don't mind that. The stickers look good. I mean, they are a little bit annoying, but the stickers look good. Mostly, pretty good aesthetics. I'd probably give the aesthetics an average score, we should say. And then getting into the really big details of it, it's got a very sleek, streamlined design with a lot of panels that I have not panel lined, but you know, I do what I can. The kit is pretty good overall. I mean, I think it looks quite nice. All the stickers are on, except that one which is a little rolled, but you know, all the stickers are on, all the panels are there. Mostly pretty good. I like the look of it. The feet look nice. All of it's on pretty well. It's quite solid. Yeah, the aesthetics are quite good on this. I mean, each sticker's packed in with a ton of detail, like that one. That's really detailed. That one, that one, that's also quite detailed. The one there is quite good. The ones on the knees have a lot of detail in them. Annoyed about this one, but that's just because, you know, it kind of failed because it folded in my hand when I built it. And you can check out the building videos for that if you haven't checked those out. I do definitely recommend them. And the back looks quite nice. I do quite like the backpack. The head, let's get up close here on that head. The face, it's quite good. It's done with this, that eye piece is done with a sticker, which I find quite annoying, but you know. Same with the, hang on if the camera will focus. Focus, you damn camera. Yeah, the head stick, those like the head cams as well are also done with stickers, but you know, what can you do? Focus. Good camera. So, yep, overall I'd say the aesthetics wise, it's pretty good. Probably about just over average. Nothing too stand out about it, other than it's a 45th anniversary, but mostly average on the stickers. Moving on to the accessories, which is another thing that I rank my kits by. It comes with your standard gun, your standard shield, your bazooka, your alternate hands, and I'm pretty sure I left them in the box, but it does also come with beams for the beam sabers. I'm going to leave those in the box just because I can't be bothered to get those out right now, and I forgot to get them out earlier. But the accessories have a lot of potential with them. You could have some fists. This hand is specifically intended to hold the gun, which I think it's a bit annoying that they didn't come with two of them, but what can you do? It's a however much it was kit. I think it was it's just your standard high grade really. So accessories, I'd give it probably average in the accessories. So quite average accessories. So yeah, let's move on here to the articulation, shall we? So our head is on a double ball joint because the neck has 2 ball joints at either point. So we've got that double ball joint motion. Our shoulders are on a ball joint and also a hinge in there, so they can go forward, so they can rotate full 360, and they can go out to about 50 degrees, which isn't bad, but you know, combined with the extra joint built in, they could probably go up about 80. That's pretty good. They go up about 80. In the biceps, we do have our bicep swivel and double jointed elbow with moving panels, which I do quite like. That's quite good. Then with the hand, he's got some ball jointed hand, and it just popped off on me, which is annoying. But you know, ball joint in the hand means it can rotate and do a little wobble. For the torso, we've got ab crunch, only goes forward about that far, only goes back about that far, not really much in the ab crunch department. So, you know, waist rotation can do a full 360, and tiny bit of tilt, but nothing too major. With the legs, what you can do is if you lift up all your skirt pieces, the legs are on a shift joint, which means when one moves up, the other moves down. So they can go about forward that far with the skirts up. They only go back that far since that back skirt does not move, which is fairly annoying. And they really only go about there, I'd say. I'd only go to about there because I do not want those hip skirts popping off. But, you know, that's just me. Then you've got thigh swivel, double jointed knee, so can go way past 90 on that. And then double ball, a hinge and a ball joint, I think. A hinge and a ball joint at the ankle with a little bit of shifting ankle armour in there as well. So overall, articulation, I'd say pretty good, and with all the aesthetics and articulation, you could pull off some pretty good poses. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut to some pictures that I'm going to take, and it will show you all the good poses you can pull off with this figure. Alright, catch you back with the other aspects of the kit that I want to review. So enjoy the quick posing segment. Here I am back, hope you enjoyed that posing segment. I'm now going to talk about the actual quality of the kit itself. I mean, the stickers are, well, annoying, but the plastic is fairly durable. I haven't noticed any particularly loose joints at all. Most joints I move don't feel like they're gonna pop out or anything. I mean, that is kind of falls into articulation, but I'd say quality is kind of a mix of aesthetics and articulation. I mean, you know, I know I grade it on aesthetics, build enjoyment, quality, and articulation. And aesthetics, I'd say, are average. Articulation is good. Quality is nothing outstanding. Nothing feels like it's gonna break, but it is fairly, like, weak. Like, the plastic doesn't feel like it's going to break, but it does feel a little brittle, you know? But that is probably what most of these kits are going to be like. They're going to feel a bit brittle, but especially these could definitely snap. I mean, they did with the entry grade of mine. One of them, this one, snapped off. But then, yeah, I'd say overall quality, about average. And build enjoyment, I mean, it's... So, the articulation's above average, I've said that already. But the build enjoyment, I mean, it was fun. Like, putting the pieces together was fun. It was just the stickers being problematic, which annoyed me, which makes me think it wouldn't be, like, above average in build enjoyment, just because the stickers were very annoying. So I'm going to have to say average build enjoyment. So, yeah. I'm now going to cut to some size comparisons, which I will do with photos to show you, and it'll just be a few things that I think would be a good way to show you the kind of scale of the kit. It is a 1/144th, but, you know, just a way to show you a bit of, like, how big it would be in hand. Because I know just me holding it doesn't really tell you much about it, really. So I'll cut to some size comparisons and I'll be back for the final overview. Alright, it's time for the final overview on this kit. So, as I said previously, I'm going to go over each of the aspects that I grade the kits on, and I'm going to give it a star rating based on those aspects. So, I would say articulation, above average. Love the articulation. The aesthetics, average. Build enjoyment, average. And quality, average. That means this kit is a 4-star kit. And I'll pop all this info up on screen, and it'll also be in the description for you if you so need it. So, overall, 4-star kit, I'd say. It's not the best, it's not the worst. Some things about it shine more than others. And, yeah, I'd say, overall, 4-star, you know? Don't really know how else to describe it. I'll get better at these the more of them I film. So that concludes today's clip video, whatever you want to call it. And I will see you next week for the announcement of a new kit on a short video. And then the week after that will actually be the first part of building the kit. And let's hope I stick to that schedule. I know, I'm a couple weeks late. It's annoying, but I've missed this and I'm glad to get some stuff filmed, if you know what I mean. So, thank you for watching. All support comments I love. Thank you so much for being so supportive, everyone who comments, which is very few, but anyone who watches the videos, like, drop a comment, let me know what you think, recommend me any kits, like, if you want any recommendations, I reply, I read and like all of the comments, and on this video, if there's, like, any recommendations or requests, I will reply to all of those. So, I read every single comment. So, thank you for watching, and that will be it for this one. But next time, I will see you. Goodbye.